For those of you watching in the future on YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of our Let's Play walkthrough of The Outer Worlds 2 on PS5. Chat, we're gonna continue where we left off. We're gonna be heading to Westport to try to convert their people. I don't think it's gonna be one episode. I honestly think we'll be in Westport for a good little bit. I think it's gonna take a few episodes to get through all the quest lines there, or maybe it won't. Maybe it's go there, convert the people, and then get ready to infiltrate the Vox. We'll see how it goes. Smash that subscribe button on the YouTube side, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment. Let's get started.
Some bottom rung relatability. Business is much
So, chat, I turned on, you guys are over here too right now. I turned on the Vox. I will actually show you what Vox we turned on. We turned on the wireless free Arcadia Vox. We can obviously turn on the Protectorate sanctioned wireless, but like, this is essential listening for all subjects, social guidance and improved messaging. Yeah, no. We're gonna get going. Okay. I'm glad I kept this. It's not like anything crazy, but... So, I saw a corporate trooper along the road. I want to go see if we can talk to them. And I definitely need more ammunition. Like, this is okay. This is where we're really sitting pretty with.
But I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our wing.
I know, I'm already getting distracted. Isn't that crazy?
Even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone.
Before...
Although it is that
Car mentioned this place once. Trained up arbiters to kill without remorse. Hate to think with that.
Dangerous enemies. Enemy with skulls next to your health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt enough damage.
What that education entailed.
You hear that?
Nope.
Sounds like a dragoon tropping about. I don't fancy making its acquaintance.
Nope. We're not doing that right now. That's all I needed to know. Hey! Alright, let's talk to this guy.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
Okay.
North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang, I ought to be charging for information.
Yes, you should be. Too bad.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
That would suck for them. I'm heavily armed.
Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
Chat, y'all hear this? Let's go ahead and crank that up a little bit. I think today we can crank up the wireless a little bit. Let's... Hey, chat, that's what I'm talking about. Auntie's Choice biomass weapon workbench. I need 2 science or 2 explosives, and I have neither. Sick. Sorry. It's fine.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Westport observation. Oh, wait. Infrastructure state moderate to low. Initial fighting caused substantial damage to Westport's infrastructure. All right, chat. All right, I'm gonna have to pause this so we can actually. Initial fighting caused substantial damage to Westport's infrastructure. They still have power, limited potable water, and passable fortifications. We're noting that they're experiencing a severe shortage of automechanicals. Morale state moderate. Morale is holding at Westport. Subjects still believe that the Sovereign will swoop in and save them. This resolve seems rather fragile, though. A couple more hardships could shatter that resolve. So sabotage might be the actual route, right? If I need to break them. This standoff is working against us. Additional notes. Vigilant Hogarth himself is preoccupied by some schism in local command. Oh, never mind, chat. We're doing the speech stuff. This type of internal conflict in the Protectorate chain of command should be exploited if at all possible. Got it. That's all I needed to know. All right, let's try not to get detected while we're...
I don't even want to think about the damage those crabbles are gonna do to my machine. Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Fearful scavengers. Okay. Honestly, that's probably about all we'll get from that. Let's quickly run up here.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for
Same thing.
anything of import we can tell him. But I do love bits. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps on something juicy.
All right, I can't steal all that because I'm detected. I'm gonna need that stuff.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Look, yes? Move along.
Okay. Now, we're going that way. But I am curious. Should we go down the road or cross the landscape? Let's go down the road. Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna take the road. I'm curious. Now, what do I think is out there? Those screamers are going to be a problem in the future, aren't they? What is that? This looks like a high security facility, but it also looks super worn down. This is how you get yourself into trouble in this game, by the way. AUTOMECH Repair Center. Got it.
Who goes there? By orders of
let's
Marshal
talk to them.
Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the AUTOMECH Repair Center without approval.
I think this is the
What's
place
your
we can
business here?
sabotage. Show access pass. Step aside. I'm approved to enter. What is this place anyways?
Oh, jeez. Weren't you paying attention? This is the AUTOMECH Repair Center. The name itself encompasses our mission, our identity, and our purpose. And if you weren't already aware of us, I'm guessing you have no business here.
Show access pass.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass.
Okay.
Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight.
All right, chat. I don't
and
know what I
fair
just
warning,
stepped in.
Watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Sounds serious. Everyone all right? That would explain the toxic billowing overhead.
Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth,
Ah, yes,
and
missing
headaches.
teeth, chat.
One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Okay, we may not sabotage now, but I may come back to sabotage. I want to find out what we have access to. So let's not steal anything for now. Right, keep an eye out for loot. That looks good.
Yeah.
Let's go find the guy we're supposed to talk to. Protector, a trooper. Okay, so I can't just pick stuff up.
All that matters is getting these AUTOMECHs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
All right, let's talk to him. Before I talk to him, You never know what you're gonna get yourself into, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and top off on food and stuff. All right, let's talk to him.
In the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest in our
Sup, bro?
catastrophe.
How you doing today?
Marshal,
Lol.
you're acting as though I'm not standing here arguing the impending doom of this facility.
I sure hope so.
Woodrow, normally I would be
Please
obliged.
tell me how I doom
nay,
your facility.
happy to receive your senseless joy.
'Cause those mechs look
but
dangerous.
Not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
Depends on what you need and what I get in return.
You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
Okay.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
Okay. And you want someone to patch it up, ideally someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype uranium shield.
Power
Whoever uses
balance.
it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Can't make any promises, but I do like the idea of a uranium shield.
That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Okay, Marshal.
Those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally.
Brother,
Should they
I
go
will
berserk,
fix.
We may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier
I need to
Montelli
get
why
my
his
engineering
defenses
skill
are
up.
grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
Okay.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
It will. I'm sabotaging this facility. This place? Okay. So what exactly am I supposed to do? Radio Free Oregon chat? Seek the Westport. Scientists could use some assistance, but it doesn't tell me where. Okay. Ah, so if I take that, it's stealing.
Outsider?
Are you the scientist? You're a quartermaster.
Ambient uranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges.
No, they're not within
State your
acceptable
business.
ranges. Are you the shopkeep?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Okay.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
Okay. So we have
All
for sale.
wares should be perfectly visible already.
Oh, okay,
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
You should
Role
probably work on
detected.
it.
Conversational status uncomfortable.
Don't start. Please just let me buy stuff.
Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've
Words
added
I've
to its
added?
databanks. You wouldn't believe how many.
Guess I
Look,
misperused.
For now, just use the phrase
initiate commerce. Okay.
It's what I.
Initiating commerce.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, why don't I have money? Oh, this is so good. Oh no, I have to buy this. You have two? Why am I poor right now? A pet for your ship. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Stumbleton defense grip. Ooh. This. Ooh. I actually, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can get this. How much is this again? It's 2,500. Okay. I can get this. For sure. Magazine size and a mod slot. Bypass shunt. We have plenty of those that we haven't used. Sun baton, repeating rifle. Okay, everything else is kind of mid, right? Like, our next goal is that. So let me go to inventory, guns. What the fuck did we just buy? Light pistol 29? Light pistol is not a machine pistol, right? Ooh, Use compact rounds. What else uses compact rounds? You do. So I shouldn't be using light pistol. I should be using Zane's pistol. Ooh. Wait a minute. Mag cap, reload speeds, penetration through soft targets. I should be using Zane's pistol. Zane's blade? Okay, hold on. We're gonna... I didn't What else uses short rounds? Swing rate, compact rounds, shells, shock rod. Chat, let's reset some things. I didn't realize I had a bunch of crazy good stuff. Use short rounds, use compact rounds. Shells, shock rod. Ooh. Okay. For now, when I need to stealth, we'll switch to the knife. We actually have some really good weapons. I'm keeping the charged machine pistol. I'm gonna sell this biomass pistol, this light pistol, probably the prism repeating rifle, and the sentry blade.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's go to sell, and then let's go to weapons. I am selling this guy for sure. Light pistol. Not selling that. I'm not selling the prism repeating. Deluxe Moon Man Staff. I love the name of it. We are selling the sentry blade though. Okay, that works for me.
See you soon, I hope.
All right, let's see if we can find this scientist.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Vox relay. Oh, a blank eye. No way. Chat, explore. Make sure you explore in this game. We have uninitiated key cards. What? I'm just doing some random exploring, bro. Oh, this is so useful. Okay, we need to get them initiated and I don't know how to do it. So we're gonna have to figure that out for sure. Obviously, we need all the ammunition we can get our hands on. What's over here? Is this his place? This looks like the walls, okay.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution.
There we go.
Lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
True. You think Dr. Bryant's invention will help? I don't see strapping an experimental's strapping on. Okay.
I don't think anything. Leak or no leak, we can't abandon our post. The Doctor's uranium shield is how we outlast this conflict. My people are fighting war on two fronts. Anti on one side and Zeranium on the other. I can fight Anti, but I can't fight Zeranium. What else would disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Anti's choice, of course. A chance shot hit the wrong pipe early into their assault. Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every combat-ready mech in the repair hangar was overcharged and beset with behavioral problems. Further damage soon occurred. Had I the resources, I would have sent wave after wave of engineers into the facility until one of them flipped the correct switch. Alas, the tragedy unfolded before my time here, and resources were slim.
Okay, understood. How's the situation? What can you tell me about this place?
This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go protectorate.
It became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Anti's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished, and rightly so.
Okay, maybe...
Now, their burden is mine. but I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate.
Okay. How's the situation?
The situation is deteriorating rapidly.
Otherwise, my AUTOMECH might as well be
While I trust
paperweight.
that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, that assurance does not alleviate the grim tidings felt in the pit of my bowels.
Okay.
Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is nothing when measured against the strength of the protectorate.
Okay. Works for me. Can I touch your computer? Okay. Estimate this military-grade AUTOMECH. Running out of excuses. You were entrusted. Predecessors failed. Stresses me. Any update you could provide? Okay, another request. To extract the catalytic amplifier from our only functional Dragoon. I know you ordered us to give her full support, but I have reservations about dismantling a working AUTOMECH. Damnable war is over. I humbly recommend that Head Mechanist Woodrow Cantos be acknowledged and promoted as a steadfast member. We may not always see eye to eye, but he's a true asset paradigm, and I'm grateful to have him on our side. Okay. Grace Sovereign. Okay. Chat, I'll leave this on screen for YouTube, but we're gonna run through this. I think this is like backstory on this guy, and we might need it for conversation, but we'll have what we'll need this way. AUTOMECH repair facility. Let's do this. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna leave that on screen for a second. Okay, chat. Ignore what I'm posting in chat. Okay? And then quotes from... Okay. Well, he's fine. Okay. We're kind of good. I just needed to read that. I'm gonna look and see if he's got any loot in here. Marshal, the evidence shows that exposure to uranium gas caused near permanent corruption in the targeting and behavioral subroutines of AUTOMECH. Even if we could access the repair hangar, we shouldn't be sending these AUTOMECHs to the Vox relay station. I know you have your orders from Montelli and that he wants results, but what happens to us when our AUTOMECHs turn on him? We should discuss this in person, Woodrow. Okay, so that's the message from Woodrow. All right, team, let's go. That's the leak. Chat, where is this scientist? Chat, where do you guys think the scientist is?
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Stay true, outsider.
Y'all keep calling me outsider.
Yes.
Talk to her.
Let's have a look at you. No signs of uranium exposure, or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely.
Okay, can you not do that?
Well, look who it is.
What is it this time? Mrs. Urban, can tell me anything about it?
Gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter.
Go on.
What would you like to know?
Everything. What exactly is uranium?
Is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Uranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined uranium is used to power nearly
could be
all
used
major
as
protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient
a
power
contained
source.
device.
However,
Let's say that.
it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause uranium crystals to explode.
Tell me about its dangers.
Uranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, uranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, uranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
How long could someone survive in a cloud of
The
uranium gas?
concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
How do I keep from getting uranium poisoning?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the uranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device
Next door,
that
but where is
shields
next
the
door?
user from uranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Okay.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Another leak up there. Okay, chat, where is the person I'm looking for? Experimental log, we found her. I've managed to consolidate the waveform down to a point where it can be generated by a handheld device, but I need something to project a field using it. One enterprising fellow suggested that the catalytic amplifiers used in Dragoon AUTOMECHs might serve, and the idea has merit. I'll speak to the marshal about it in the morning. Note to self, one of the AUTOMECHs wandered into my lab, picked up a crate of supplies, couldn't decide where to set them down again, and just gave up. Later, I felt a vibration, so the dust shook down from the ceiling. Must keep an eye on their behavior. Yeah, they're becoming unstable. You guys should have soldiers inside those mechs. AUTOMECHs are just such a bad idea, bro. Just like have soldiers in them. Dense uranium, concentrated uranium is commonly found in industrial settings and in the aftermath of warfare. Protective equipment is required for closer inspection. However, protective equipment is still hypothetical and pending invention, ETA unknown. Heard. All right, chat. Chief Deviser. Okay, this is Delphina, so let's go ahead and drop a hard save here in case I want to save scum the conversation.
I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention?
Lady, don't start making noise. What's up, bro?
Train of thought.
Good Corvus Squire catch, brother. Zoomers! You must be the scientist the Marshal mentioned, the one working on a shield device.
Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
I could always expedite your work in exchange for something in return.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with uranium gas? I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough.
Okay.
I could speak at length about uranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from uranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
I assume you have everything well in hand then.
Ought to have the prototype up and running, just a few small operational details left to untangle.
Go on.
Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance
How
regarding
far
its
do I
key
have to
components.
travel for these components? I'm willing to help if you need a hand. Make it worth my while and I can be of assistance.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray uranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples.
Okay.
Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
Okay. I have everything. I'll get started.
So exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Chad, if I crash out, am I a bad person? I mean, I could just solve the problem and, like, shoot my way through, right?
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
Chat, what am I supposed to do? Oh snap, we got a bunch of good helmets. Weak spot damage, toxicity, drain rate. Scales up to 40% with your medical skill. Plus base health. What is this? I'm gonna switch to that. Chad, I didn't realize how much armor we have. Premium Moonman armor. Okay, damage resistance, blah blah. Resets on combat end. I don't like that. What about this? On tactical time dilation, attacking consumes 25%. Oh, I don't want to run that right now. Chat, we've got a lot of stuff. I need to, okay, hold on. She gave me something and I don't know if I'm actually charging it or not.
Recharged.
I almost made a boo-boo. Chat, how do I direct my... How do I direct our squad mates?
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. An invention that works on paper is half the work. The other half is simply a matter of sourcing materials and capable help. I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
You don't have a catalytic amplifier lying around?
Amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology, available only in older model Dragoons. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Understood. What was
I'm
the chief
sure he's
mechanic's
just
problem?
being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless.
You're not defenseless.
No doubt
I'm
he
here.
also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with zeranium poisoning.
Tell me about this
Dragoons
Dragoon.
are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did.
That's crazy.
You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task.
Okay.
Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued.
I should...
Well, off you go. Shoo.
If you tell me shoot one more time, I'm gonna shoot. Okay.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Okay. What are these? Oh, these are all mods. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh, these are all mods, I think. What? Oh, that's not even a question. Oh, we're dead.
Intermittently.
That machine pistol's about to cook. It's gonna cook someone. I think we can afford chat. At this point, I think I just triple. Wait, what are we running? What do we actually need something for? Double barrel. Bi-pistol plasma barrel. I don't really want a plasma barrel. Force charger. Yeah. I think that's the only thing there that I really cared about. Now the question is, yeah, let's just talk to him.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of zeranium exposure.
Yeah,
Where might
I
get
want to
busy
fix
these
your
days.
problem, so I'm gonna need you to.
The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to
I was gonna
deliver
say, they're not
automax
on
to
the best of
Vox relay
terms.
station. But I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
Really? What's the worst that could happen?
Zeranium corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment.
You never know. Mental refreshment could be good for you. Cleansing.
I'd rather not find that out the hard way. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Where can I buy some
You want
supplies?
to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
All right, Delphina's looking for a catalytic amplifier.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
Come on, just do it for science. Has to be some other way to get a catalytic amplifier. Dolson logged in his terminal that you'd stop at nothing to guarantee victory. Yes! Okay. Auntie disabled this facility. They think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong. Oh my god. Dude, chat, what if you are listening in chat, do any of you guys, what do you guys think? Auntie disabled this facility. They think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong. That's what I want to say, because it's a speech check and we're too over it. So we should get the easy speech check. But we also got required info discovered. Donaldson logged in his terminal that you'd stop at nothing to guarantee victory. Now, I think it's such a tough choice. I'm gonna go with my speech check.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten.
No, but
All
I'm
right,
here.
How about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ?
Thank God.
One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate
I will be your Dragoon. I trust you're not getting any trouble over this.
Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He
Sure.
can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Yeah, it was pretty easy, actually. Here's the kind of amplifier you requested.
Superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged.
Wait, really?
Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let him know as soon as possible. Thanks for the shield, Doctor.
Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm.
Did I just
same
get
as
an
anyone.
energy shield? Gas energy deflection apparatus. The gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield, protecting you from damage and hazards such as Zeranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After a duration or enough damage sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the Wait. Huh. Huh. Weird. Very weird. All right, let's go talk to homeboy. Let's talk to him.
What can I do for you this time?
Delphina finished her device. I've got a working prototype right here.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely
came
as
through.
any subject of the Protectorate.
You jerk.
Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Your chief mechanist was concerned about Zeranium corrupting the
Don't worry about
AUTOMECH.
Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets
We're gonna
in
have
the
to
way.
shoot our way through.
Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our AUTOMECs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Okay. What is this? I'm gonna need these, bud. I'm definitely gonna need those. I'm so cooked, chat. I'm gonna try sprinting through, and if I have to shoot my way through, it's gonna be, oh my god, no, there's mechs I'm gonna have to take out in there. Shit. Yeah, chat. Yeah, we're gonna, I have a feeling we're going into the combat section, combat heavy section. We're honestly, I think we're cooked. I genuinely think we're cooked. So here's what we'll do. Chat, if you're watching the future on YouTube, that is going to do it for this episode. Smash that subscribe button. Leave a like on the video and leave a comment. We're going to continue next time with solving the the Zeranium gas problem. And then hopefully we'll hopefully be heading to, what's the name of the place? Chat, I put it in chat. We'll hopefully be heading to the people of Westport after that. So, we'll see you later. We'll see you later, YouTube. Twitch, stick around. We ain't going anywhere.